Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here, and today I want to answer a question that I get asked frequently. Why do I play on private servers? And well, there are multiple reasons for that, and in this video I would like to share with you the reasons why I do. Now, this video is going to be a bit more laid back with some eye candy in the background. It's just mostly me talking and sharing my reasons for choosing private servers over anything that Blizzard offers. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first and probably biggest reason for me is that private servers offer a lot more than Blizzard does. For instance, would you like to play Wrath of the Lich King again? I know many people would, but Blizzard doesn't offer that. How about Cataclysm? Or how about Mr. Pandaria? All of those expansions are versions that Blizzard just doesn't offer, and the only way to play on them currently is on a private server. But it's not just that, it's also the fact that on top of the different expansions, private servers often expand even further than what the base game has to offer. Think of it as GTA 5. GTA 5 to this day is still a pretty popular game, and one of the reasons for that is all of the mods available for the game. These additions offer you so much more than what GTA 5 would offer you if it was just the base game and nothing more. I mean, I don't know about you, but being able to level on a vanilla server with higher XP rates have made it possible for me to level so many more characters than I would ever would. For instance, Phoenix Archangel, which was a Burning Crusade private server with 14 times experience rate. And while that sounds a little crazy, it did allow me to quickly level every class to max level and experience what it's like to play all those classes in both PvP and endgame PvE content. If it was just your average Burning Crusade expansion, I probably wouldn't have done that considering the huge time investment it would take to level each and every single class all the way to level 70. Basically, the alterations allow me to be able to do things I normally wouldn't be able to do. For instance, on a private server called Phoenix Warsong, I also had a max level for each class cause the experience rates there were also very high. This allowed me to raid with multiple classes, which is something I wouldn't have enough motivation to do if all I could do was level characters on vanilla servers with only 1 times experience rates. Keep in mind that I did all of this when Classic WoW, let alone Nostarius, was even a thing. So back then, there wasn't even an option to play anything like Classic Vanilla or now Classic TBC. It's not just that, some features completely change what is best for your class, so all the guides that have been written before don't work, so now you have to do your own research and figure out what works best for you. A good example of this is the Duskhaven private server or the Chromicraft private server. 2 servers where most of the cookie cutter guides and BIS lists simply don't work as well. And that's probably the biggest reason I play private servers. All the alterations add for so many more layers to the original game, and the fact that private servers offer products that Blizzard refuses to offer, meaning separate servers for each expansion. You simply can't play Wrath of the Lich King in any sort of legal way, so to say, unless you want to wait God knows how long for Blizzard to move Classic TBC to Classic Wrath of the Lich King. And yes, I know private servers still have kind of a bad reputation. I understand that it's still quote-unquote stolen content from Blizzard and that some private servers have definitely been shady in the past. It's always a bit of a gamble if a private server is actually gonna stick around. But then again, with higher XP rates, the time investment can sometimes be very small. And there are private servers who have stood the test of time, like Warmane for instance. I mean, say what you want about them, but their Wrath of the Lich King servers have been up for years and years, and I have no doubt thinking they will stay alive and well for many years to come. Another reason for me is an ethical point of view. Now, I know this sounds kind of hypocritical to play quote-unquote stolen content for ethical reasons, but what I mean with this is that I just can't support Blizzard anymore financially. I just don't think that given their ethics and the way they have treated their IPs, I can give them 15 of my dollars every month. I just prefer to spend it somewhere else, also considering their lackluster management of Classic WoW and considering the recent controversies they found themselves into. I understand private servers are by no means angels that do no wrong. I mean, there are lots and lots of shady things that went on in the private server community, but at least with them, the time investment is potentially a lot smaller and there is no financial investment either. So there you go. I hope I was able to answer why me and so many other people play on private servers. I know in the early days private servers were a bit of a laughing stock, but these days they can be really good alternatives for what Blizzard offers their customers, with extra content to offer you even more than what the base game would be able to offer you. And well, that's gonna do it for now. As always, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm Hamsterwheel and have a good one.